What up, guys? Get out your bandages, your Band-Aids, and your gauze. It is injury report day right here on the Pass. Ouch. What up, guys? It's your man, OG. Welcome to the Pass. It is that time to talk about the dudes that got boo-boos over the weekend. That's right. NFL injuries is the topic today, so let's run down the list. Ron, you want the honors or do you want me to jump on it?
I can give the first couple out for sure.
All right.
I'll start off with one of my favorite ones from Sunday, and that was Chicago's Lamaar Houston. Decided to pull a Stephen Tulloch and celebrate a sack while they were getting their butt whooped, and went and hurt his ACL. He's out for the season. A couple other ACLs, or well, at least one other one. Jake Long from the Rams. He had hurt his ACL last season and got that repaired, and he went and tore that graft up good, and he's going to be out for the season too. And that's an interesting one because who was it that did that too? The quarterback out there, Sam Bradford, did the same thing last season, if you remember that. And in the preseason, he went and retore his ACL. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I know you say people are healing faster these days, but I still wonder with these ACL injuries, like I don't think we're giving it enough time to heal. These guys keep getting hurt. St. Louis also suffered a couple of shoulder injuries. Brian Quick had a shoulder dislocation. He's out for the rest of the season. And Roger Safford, he went out with a shoulder injury. Wasn't clear whether it was a full dislocation or not. My guess is we'll probably miss a week, and then we'll keep an eye on him. He'll be a week-to-week for a while. Detroit's Nick Fairley, he also hurt his knee. Didn't look like it was contact play. Didn't look like an ACL. Looked like an MCL, but probably severe enough that he's going to miss a good month. So,
yeah, well,
or more.
That was my other thing too about these knee injuries, especially is I can strengthen a quad, I can strengthen a calf, I can do anything, but until you start bending in different ways or whatever, you can't really strengthen an ACL.
Nope.
And you got big guys like Nick Fairley is a big dude.
Yeah,
these are mammoth men getting these injuries and stuff like that. So, you know, it's more extreme wear and tear on the body. And so I think that teams are going to have to start introducing more flexibility based exercises in order to create longevity for their players.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Did you say Aaron Rodgers?
There are a couple more. Yeah, so Giovanni Bernard, he injured his hip at the end of that game in Cincinnati. And it's a little unclear whether he's going to miss a week or whether he's going to bounce back off of this thing. But it was enough that I thought we should keep an eye on it. But yeah, you're right, man. Aaron Rodgers was the interesting one to talk about because he didn't go out of that game. He finished that game for Green Bay, but he certainly did not look like the same Aaron Rodgers. And for a guy who's one of the most mobile in the pocket and out, if he's having some hamstring issues, it's not good news.
I'm not worried. If I'm Green Bay, I'm not worried for a couple reasons. One, after he injured the hamstring, he also ran a 20-yard touchdown after that. No, he wasn't a barn burner, and you could see him visibly gimping, but he did it. And he stayed in the game, and I'm happy for Aaron Rodgers to stay in the game till when he did, because there was no need for him to stay in the game after a certain point because it was decided.
Yeah.
But I'm happy he stayed in the game and still try to give his team a fighting chance. And I know why he did it. I mean, they have a bye week this week. So you take the rest of the game off, you take the week off, you know what I'm saying? You take your regular days off, and then you got another week off. Eric Decker had a hamstring injury and never really took any time off, but he's been able to come back from it. So Aaron Rodgers will have a chance to sit down and chill, which is why I was like, because when he first did, I'm like, oh man, they probably should take him out. So because it didn't look like he tore a hamstring or anything, he just aggravated.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, man, maybe you should take him out. And then I kept playing, I'm like, what's going on? And then I heard a guy be like, well, lucky for Green Bay, they have a bye week. I'm like, Rodgers, okay, you're still swinging in here to fight. It wasn't until that last touchdown that they were like, all right, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
like,
it's over.
Bring him out. Bring him out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The talk has now started. RG3 on the mend. Not going to play tonight's Monday night game, obviously, but the talk is we could see him as early as next week.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, the guy had his leg cut off, and he still tried to play.
Yeah.
So, of course, if he dislocated an ankle, he looks down and sees a foot, he's going to try to play.
Yeah.
Do I think it's a good idea? If I'm RG3, I just pump the brakes and fall back, man. You know, which is what you should have did last year. You know what I mean? Do it this year. supposedly your job's not in danger. I mean, they're already saying Colt McCoy's going to start until you come back.
Yeah.
So then just let the kid play.
If you're not going to have a postseason, if this year is done, right?
Yeah.
Let's get him healthy for next year, for the next campaign.
I would hope that the Washington, D.C. football team is smart enough to do that, because there's another opponent that they're about to face in about another, I'd say, maybe month or less.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this opponent, you can do all you can, but they beat a lot of people, and that's the weather.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
That's the weather. You are now going to be 2-6 after you face the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? It's getting cold in D.C. right now. It's getting cold on the East Coast. Pretty soon, it's not going to be fun and comfortable to dress up in them pads and run around knowing you're about to take a lumping.
Right.
Why would you dress RG3 in that? Your bones are more brittle in the cold. It takes longer to warm up. He's coming off of a dislocation. Like, just fall back. In turn, we always do this in terms of injuries. Like, which do we think is the most impactful? So I'll leave it with this. I'm going to go. There's two on here that are extremely impactful. The two that I see is Jake Long.
Yep.
The Rams. I'm not saying the Rams are going to do anything miraculous this year, but they could use some good news. I know they got their quarterback possibly coming back off of his injury, you know, but it's still going to be shaky. But you could just use your guys in there getting some reps, you know, and Nick Fairley is going to be an issue. I mean, and that's a black and blue division. You're going to need your meat horses down low.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To block the run and stuff like that. They're going to see the Bears again. They're going to see the Packers again. They're going to see some worthy teams that you need some big bodies in there just to throw at them. 4 to 6 weeks for a large man with an MCL injury like that, I'm doubting it. But again, I don't know how severe it is.
Yeah, right.
Could have been a sprain. Could have been a strain.
And we won't really get info because they were in London. So he's not even going to be – I mean, he's probably traveling back home today, Monday.
Yeah.
So we probably won't even hear anything until tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, and I'm sure that leads me to believe that the injury is not significant, so that 4 to 6 weeks may be close, but I would lean more to the 6 on that one. But those are my two picks on who I think which teams are going to be affected the most. So, guys, there it is. There's a Monday morning injury report wrap-up right here on the pass. If you guys have any comments, did we miss somebody? Am I way off on who I think is the biggest impact? I don't know. You tell me. Leave it in the comments right below this video. You can also hit us up on our social media properties. We be on the Facebooks. We be on the Twitters. We on that social media thing. We also have a podcast that we do, which is going wonderfully. Make sure you hit that up on iTunes. Rate it and review it. Have some fun with it. Share with your friends. I am on my way to the beautiful city of New York to go watch the Knicks play the Bulls at their home opener. So wish me luck out there. It's going to be a great time. I'll be stopping by Shake Shack, Mother Burgers, and any halal cart I can see. And that's my plans right there. So I'm going to try to take some video so you guys can see what's going on. My times are hectic, but it'll probably be from the phone, so don't get shitty. It'll be what it is, but we'll share.
Cool. Right on.
All right, guys. So, again, that's it for the pass. Obi-Ron Constance signing out. Turtle, we miss you already, man. Can't wait for you to be back next to me, man. Damn it, I can't wait. Guys, we'll see you next show.